This week we're here to support local coaches, not only in football skills but also in community development. So we give them skills to recognise what their participants look like, what they need to be, what qualities they need to have as a coach, and to recognise the issues that they're going to have to address when they're finally delivering programmes here in Tanzania. I've been really amazed by the sort of depths of knowledge that they've got, that they bring to the table, from sort of nervous faces and a little bit of what's going on here to some absolutely amazing answers. And some of the workshops we've delivered and the input has been incredible, right from the issues, the understanding, and yeah, they've amazed me. And then in their football delivery as well, the coaching standard is very high, so they should take a lot of confidence from what they've already got, what they're going to get from this course, and just really take it out there, because they've got all the skills and tools that they need to make this happen and make it work. Yeah, I've learned lots. I mean, I've never been to Africa before, and just to see some of the issues that are out here are quite hard hitting. And when you get the answers to some of the questions, it does take you back and realise kind of without a cliche, but realising how lucky you've got, what you've got back home, and when you relate it to your own maybe family and think what would happen if they were going through that, you just can't imagine. So it's been very hard hitting, and I'm going to personally take a lot back, especially in my own work. And as we said, the whole week it's about us learning as well, and our learning's just gone through the roof. And our communities hopefully back home will benefit from what we've got out of it out here. We've kind of staggered the learning, obviously. We've built it up over the week, and it's tried to get a good mix of football coaching knowledge and how to sort of implement them skills, how to make them safe, fun, inclusive, successful, and give ownership gradually through the week to increase from doing it in a group setting to, at the end of the week, delivering in twos sessions that they've come up with themselves. So in terms of football education, it's quite a rapid course and progression, but we've already seen that they're very, very capable of doing it. And then we've also tried to upskill in terms of community development, and what to look out for, how we can use football as a vehicle to get the participation, how if we've got a strong brand, as we do at QPR and the Premier League, that brand is very strong in getting the message out there and tackling the issues. And you would get more participants that maybe wouldn't go to a hospital, maybe wouldn't contact the police, but you, just by playing football, you give that medium, you give that forum for one of the police officers to work with a street child and to see each other as people, which is no different to the message we have back home. So it's, we've been skilling them up in how to do that, how to facilitate education in workshops relating it to football, how you can do a football session and it can have numeracy outcomes, literacy outcomes, and be enjoyable. So things like Dice World Cup, which we did yesterday, it went down a storm. And again, from what's going on here to at the end, just really being involved with it. And again, if they can take that out and understand that and use that and upskill in numeracy while doing a football session, it's fantastic. So that's been the crux of the programme. What I think they're going to do and what I hope they do, hopefully are the same thing, that they use these skills, that they really utilise what we've given them, and as I've said, what they've already got, and go out there and make a difference. From what we see in the UK, and now starting to see around Europe about community development, about the brand, about football. We all know football's very powerful. Street Child World Cup last time, that reading up on what happened in Durban was fantastic, and to bring all the different countries, even relating it to the UK and getting people in hard to reach or marginalised, getting them to meet other people and understanding that the world has got its issues, and everyone kind of goes through them. So yeah, I hope the guys can really do well with the stuff we've given them. Go out. It's not going to change overnight. It will take some time. It'd be great to come back and do like a phase 2 to give them more tools, to go a little bit further, carry on their education journey, which is only going to impact the community. It's only going to impact the young people. So yeah, I really do hope they can put into place and practice what we've given them. I think Street Child World Cup's fantastic. You know, it's a privilege they do too as well. It's a privilege to be a part of it, and you know, if we can, you know, obviously Tanzania are going to win the next one off the back of us being here. They were unlucky in the final last time, lost 1-0. But as I said previously, it's just a fantastic way of getting different communities that are, you know, going through issues, having problems, and it's just the power of football. It just takes me back all the time about what can be done, and it's fantastic that people are taking the time and building on what happened last time, and kind of making them successes and them life-changing situations go on, really. So, you know, I'm proud to be part of it. I'm really, you know, it's been a great week, and yeah, I'd love to maybe go, but if I don't go, I certainly want to know what's gone on and the difference we've made here, and the difference that, you know, potentially if we make a difference here, and what's to say that they're not going to go to the World Cup and, you know, have tools to work with young kids from Nicaragua, wherever, you know, wherever went last time, India, Philippines, you know, all these countries. They, you know, the people from here, the coaches, the players, they may go and people might say, wow, look at, you know, these guys. These are really doing some good work. So if we can leave that legacy, yeah, it's just can't really like write it down or speak about what that means to me individually, or Sean Martino as well. Poor. Kaka and Dio. Yes, cool brother.